was that? I lost count again.
559.
Take some time to recover. I'll be back in a little while.
Please, no. Don't do it. Don't.
What's 1000 minus 7? Any normal person would say 993, but anime fans are dealt with extreme pain and discomfort when thinking about the question. Why is that? This question is one of the most infamous moments in Ishida Sui's Tokyo Ghoul. Hey, I'll put it out there that Tokyo Ghoul is the best manga that I've ever read. Everything about it is on another level compared to its contemporaries, in my opinion. And there's a moment that is universally known even if you aren't a fan of the series. That being the torture scene. If you've only seen the anime, that is completely fine, since season 1 does a pretty good job with its adaptation, but it's just much more darker in the manga. This scene is gruesome, not just physically but psychologically, with the way it shows the endless amounts of pain that Kaneki has to endure. Many people view this as just a critical moment for the development of Kaneki, but it's deeper than just that. It all comes back to a simple question. What's 1000 minus 7? The infamous words made by Yamari Jason as he tortured Kaneki. Of all things to ask him, why did he choose this? What is the significance of this? There is a reason why Jason wanted Kaneki to answer this question. While Kaneki was being tortured, he realized it himself. There was a lesson that Jason was trying to teach Kaneki, and as the saying goes, a lesson without pain is meaningless, and in this situation, that can be applied. Jason wanted Kaneki to remain conscious throughout everything, and getting him to focus on the numbers made his brain not dwell entirely on the pain and turmoil his body was being put through for a total of 10 days. It was a torture method that is even more grueling than it sounds. That is something everyone was aware of, but there is significance in this moment. The question itself represents sanity. The process of Kaneki answering the question Jason gives him is displaying the process of him losing grasp on his own sanity. The last bit of normality he's had of his human life is being wiped away. It's a downward spiral into a darkness that there's no coming back from. A darkness that we see Kaneki tap into when he goes against everything he stood for, murdering and eating Jason while exempting the same torture device on him. Kaneki carries this darkness throughout the entirety of Tokyo Ghoul and Ri. There are many instances where he is consumed by this very darkness, like the battle in the prison. Going against Shinohara, Kaneki completely loses his sanity once again, as his brain is fixated on that traumatizing moment of having to count down from 1,000. In a sense, he isn't even fighting Shinohara. In the mind of Kaneki, everyone is Jason. At that moment, he is reliving that experience that plagues his mind. He asks the same questions as Shinohara, who responds by saying that Kaneki is the craziest ghoul that he has ever fought. That pacifist that we all once knew was completely gone. It wasn't just a shift in character, but it was saying goodbye to the innocence of a boy that got tangled into a life he didn't even ask for. This moment represents how cruel life can be, how a good person can be changed into something that they once despised. Kaneki was an innocent person dragged into a life that he had no interest in being a part of. Sometimes the things thrown your way are just unjust. Yes, the world has many beautiful aspects to it, which Tokyo Ghoul highlights and is evident with Kaneki's progression as a character. But with all that is good comes which is bad, even if you don't deserve it.